guys, it's Emily. How are you guys doing today? Anyway, today I decided to make a video on relationships. Ooh, relationships! Just so you guys are aware, I'm currently not in a relationship. This is all going from past relationships and dating advice and whatnot. Okay, so if you are, say, just starting middle school, coming right out of elementary school, don't be all into getting a boyfriend, because to tell you the truth, middle school relationships do not last. I've never ever seen a couple from 6th grade all through high school and after getting married. I've never ever seen that or heard of that. I've never seen it. You're a girl and you go into high school. You don't want to be like, oh my god, I hope I get a boyfriend. Just don't do that. If you literally, I wouldn't even bother getting one 6th grade because I just find it pointless. 8th grade and up, I think, would be alright. Now, you guys are probably being like, oh, well, she must have had her first relationship in 8th grade, which is true, I did. But besides that, I believe relationships can really only work if it's like serious. Like, it's not just, oh, I'm gonna hold your hands and hug you. No, like serious as in kissing and being with that person and like to be with that person. Like literally being in love with the person. Now, if you're just in like a relationship and you're just like doing it because one, you feel bad, two, because you wanted a relationship, or three, because somebody forced you, get out of that relationship because it's not going to work. Because if both people are not like in love with each other and there's no trust or anything there, it is going to end. There's no possible way that you guys are going to survive through that relationship together. It's just not going to work. Relationships aren't a one-person thing. Both need to want to be in that relationship together. Because if it's just one person, that you don't do anything with that. Because the other person doesn't feel anything towards you, well, one does. Like, you need to balance it out. It has to be equal. Okay. Now, many people say opposites attract, which recently I realized is completely false. Because I've dated a bunch of people who are my complete opposite, and we don't work out. Now, this could work probably for some people. Me, personally, it does not work. See, I'll end up going out with a guy who's like very, very nice and very sweet, and he always is like there for you. And he's like really attached. Now, I don't know if you girls like to be attached, like your boyfriend being attached to you. Me personally, not so much. I mean, yes, I like them loving me and showing me love and everything like that. But I'd rather have a boyfriend who gives me space and can joke around with me and not be 100% sweet all the time. Because if your boyfriend is sweet all the time, I find it very irritating. And I mean, sweet is nice, but for once in a while. So, if you get into a big argument with your boyfriend, if you are past 3 months or during 3 months and over till about 6 months, that's the normal fighting stage. Most people fight during that stage in a relationship. Now, I've met a lot of people, and some are like a little later than others. I've known girls and guys have dated a girl that just like burst out in fighting. They just fight all the time. Now, it's really normal for that to happen. A lot of people just go and fight, which is perfectly normal. It's not healthy if you do not fight in your relationship. So if you're in a relationship and you do not fight, do not go and create a fight, because that's stupid. Don't do that. But warning, you will eventually fight. Every relationship fights because there are differences, because we're not the same person. There are many differences between both of us. Boys don't like it. Like, when you're liking them, do not be all over them. They do not appreciate it. They do not find it flirty. They just find it very annoying, and don't touch them like a lot, because that irritates them too. Now, this guy, like, say you like a guy and you want to show him that you like him. Guys do not get subtle hints. Guys do not get like little hints. They don't. The only thing to pretty much tell them would be you literally telling them. Most guys do not get hints. Now, I know a bunch of guys who do get, like, understand the hints or catch on eventually, but in the beginning they don't get it. They just goes right past their head. So if you like a guy and you want to tell him, like, you really want him to know, like, you want him to know to see if he would like you, I would either go straight out and tell him, get some balls and go and frickin' tell him. Because trust me, either it's gonna be good or bad, and no matter what, it's always gonna be that way unless, like, later on he ends up liking you. But just go right in for it. What's the worst that could happen? He doesn't like you. Oh well, wasn't meant to be. If it's meant to be, it will happen eventually. But that's one way you can do it. Second way is tell one of his closest friends. Guys love telling other guys stuff they know about each other, because it bugs the hell out of the other guy if the guy doesn't tell him. He goes, oh, well, like, oh, dude, I know who likes you. And he'd be like, oh, he'd be like, can't tell you, sorry. It's gonna bug the hell out of him until he figures it out. So you can do that too. But myself, I would probably go straight out and tell him. Because to me, if he doesn't like me, he doesn't like me. I move on, or you could wait, but I wouldn't do that. But you move on, and then if it happens eventually, it happens eventually. Some people, like myself, when you like a guy, you could literally see yourself eventually dating him. Now, every guy that I've, like, hung out with, a couple of them, like the ones I dated, I thought before I dated them that I was going to date them. So if you're lucky like me and you can tell who's going to date you, that's great. Fantastic. Now if you're a girl and you're a flirt, like my friend, you flirt all you want, but if he does not like you and he flirts back, don't mean it doesn't mean he likes you if he flirts back with you. Guys like flirting. They like to flirt with girls. It makes them feel good about themselves that some girl is somewhat attracted to them. If you're a girl and you're flirting with a guy, you're like, oh my god, I think he likes me. No, he may not like you. Just because you flirt with him don't mean shiz. So don't get the idea that he likes you just from flirting. Okay, now if you are a girl and you want to really get into a relationship with a guy and get him to like you, one, be yourself, because if he doesn't like you for yourself, you can go and let him screw himself because he don't need you. Two, now think about all the pros and cons this guy has had. Do you really think that you want him in your life? Now think really specific details, because you may not realize them now, but when you put it down into like a chart, then you can realize. So I know it sounds kind of creepy. I've never done it personally, but if it's so much easier, just do a pros and cons chart on this one guy. Go ahead. If you want him to like you, you should probably flirt. Not too much, and don't be way too clingy, because that just irritates them. So flirt a little. You could hug them once in a while. Oh, and if they do not like you hugging them, that's a sign they don't like you. Now, I'm not saying that he doesn't, because he may just not like being touched, but that is a sign he does not like you. When you like the guy, you can give him food. Guys love food. You can get them any type of food and they will love you for that day. So you keep giving him something he likes, he will probably eventually grow to like you. Or your food, one or the other. Either way, who cares? I hope this helps some of you girls out there. I'm not an expert on relationships. I'm not married. So, I'm not an expert. I'm not very experienced either. I've dated a bunch and I pretty much only count 2 or 3 as my boyfriend. So, but otherwise, yeah. So, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm probably not going to be funny for the next one either, because it takes me a while to get used to this stuff. So, yeah. So, you probably won't see my weirdness until about my 4th video. But anyway, I gotta go because my poppy's coming soon, and I get to see my brother. So, I hope you guys have a good day. Comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my other channel in the description below. And yeah, give me any suggestions for new videos, and I'll be happy to do them. Okay. Also, I would love if you guys could maybe help us. I don't know if you can do this because it's my first time figuring out Playlist Live, but maybe help the average American teens to get into Playlist Live, because we would love to go there and meet people, because that'd be fun. So make sure you check out our videos, and if you didn't like this video, subscribe anyway, because there's going to be a whole bunch more after this one. I know, Leslie, you said that, so don't get angry, I know, okay? I was just copying because I don't know what to say. Okay, so see you guys soon. Bye!